As A.W. Tozer puts it in The Pursuit of God, it's a divine intermingling of spirits. And I'd like to pretend that I know everything about it and that I've got it all put together, and I could give you just some sort of one phrase about worship that puts it in a neat little box. But the truth of the matter is there's so much about it that is mystical, that is eternal, that I don't get. But the one thing I do understand, and the one simple factor about it, is that God wants to be with us and He wants us to be with Him. So if we turn our hearts, our minds, and all that we are, if we love the Lord our God with all of our heart, mind, soul, and strength, that is worship. If you give Him everything that you are, you're communing and worship.
Worship is not just singing songs. Worship is a lifestyle. We worship the Lord our God by the way we play sports, the way we do homework, the way we interact with friends, and the way we work at our jobs. No matter who we are, we worship something. Even the richest basketball player who may not be a Christian worships something. He could worship his fame, his money, himself. He could worship the sport in which he plays. We all worship something. The only difference is who and what we worship. We worship the Lord our God, and we worship Him because He says that He desires that. He is jealous for our attention. We worship Him because He says in His Word that if we do not, the rocks will cry out. We have a responsibility to worship Him for what He has done and who He is. We worship Him in spirit and in truth, not just in songs, but the way we live.
What's up, Access? It's Pastor Fuller here. I'm the worship arts pastor here at New Hope Church, and I'm so excited to talk to you tonight. Hey, I just wanted to tell you what worship is to me. You know, when I thought about the question, what is worship to me? The first thing I thought about is the word itself, worship. A lot of us, we hear the word worship and we think this one thing, but in actuality, worship is what God is worth to us. It's His worthship, if you will. So when we worship God, basically what we're doing is we're telling Him how much He's worth to us. And obviously, the sacrifice that He made for us through His Son, Jesus Christ, that's worth everything in the world. Now, as the music pastor, I think of worship also in the form of music. I love singing praises to the Lord. I love singing songs about Him and giving Him praise and adoration for who He is. Psalms 145 says this, "The Lord is gracious and compassionate, slow to anger and rich in love. The Lord is good to all. He has compassion on all He has made. All you have made will praise you, O Lord. Your saints will extol you. They will tell of the glory of your kingdom and speak of your might, so that all men may know of your mighty acts and the glorious splendor of your kingdom. Your kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and your dominion endures through all generations." That's King David letting God know how much He's worth to him. And when I think of worship, that's what it is us living a daily life, not just singing, not just thinking, but living our lives daily to let God know how much He is worth to us.